Hi, I'm Kate with RGG EDU, and I'm going to show you how to install and run the Gloaming action. So if you're unfamiliar with actions in Photoshop, there are a couple ways we can get to our actions panel. One is to click our play button over here, which will just expand the panel. Or alternatively, we can go to our window tab in Photoshop and scroll down to actions, and it will open the actions panel. Now you'll see that when we open the actions panel, there's nothing currently loaded into it, and that's because we've got to load the actual actions. To do that, we're going to click our tab up here, scroll down to load actions, and you'll see that I've got my actions all saved into a folder on my desktop. If you've just downloaded the files, they'll be in your downloads folder. I would recommend putting them somewhere on your computer where they're easily accessible. I'm going to go down and click our Gloaming action, and then select open. And now you see in our actions panel that it's loaded the action. So if we expand our set and click on the actual action down here, we can run it by hitting this play button, and now we've loaded the action. Let's take a look at our action Gloaming and how it's going to affect our image. I'm going to turn this off for a second just so you can see the original image shot in bright daylight, pretty bright. And when we turn on our action, this is going to have a huge impact on the look. It's going to bring the luminosity down and add a ton of drama to the image. I'm going to expand our group here. The first effect here is our color grading. It's going to take our blues and turn them into this very cyan color. All of our neutrals are going to be really desaturated. Below that is our darken group, and that's what's going to make most of the luminosity adjustments for this particular image. And we can go in even deeper into our groups here, and you'll see that each individual layer is named according to its function. So this is nice if you're not super familiar with the different tools in Photoshop. You'll be able to sort of identify what's happening based on the naming of the layer. And we can go in and we can toggle those on and off. Or maybe you think we like the layer, but it's a little bit too much, so we can go into the opacity and bring this down. And it just gives you a lot of options and maneuverability within the action, so you're not having to create your own effects on top of that. We can go into the action and we can adjust what's existing. Now we're going to take this into a landscape image we have here. This is this old house in New Jersey, and we're going to run this action. You can see we're getting this really dark, very moody, post-apocalyptic effect here. We can do this for other images that we want to add a little bit more drama to. So here's our motorcycler here. And if we run our action, again, we're getting those kind of really dark, very dramatic tones. We're decreasing the saturation in skin tone and all around. So we can use this pretty much anywhere we want a lot of drama. If we run this, for something like this too, I might back down on our opacity a little bit. It's a little bit too strong, but maybe something like that. We want to steer clear from any types of images that are a little bit more high-key or commercial or anything that we want super saturated. It's not going to work for that. But if we want to add a lot of drama to the image, this is a great action for it. Anything that has sort of a gritty feel or post-apocalyptic feel, it's really going to emphasize. And it also has this nice luminosity effect to where we can kind of go from this daytime to nighttime look. So any kind of image that has that kind of quality, this action is perfect for that.